Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, Coach, we're still very early in the NBA season. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing.
So she found out that he had another girlfriend. We ended up breaking up. And that is one of the changing points of my life, when he cheated on me for a 16-year-old who was a baker, because she got her own money. And then something went off in my head, like, you know what? This will never, ever, ever happen to me again. And you know why? Because I'm going to get this money.
To help deal with the breakup, Jamila held down different jobs and started making money. But that wasn't enough. She wanted to be the center of attention.
A lot of that came from low self-esteem. Money made me feel good enough. Fly clothes made me feel good enough. A fly girl had the flyest clothes, the designer jewelry, and you couldn't tell me back then that I wasn't a fly girl. Eventually, it wasn't enough money, and I wanted to get that same money that I seen the hustlers get in the street.
Jamila had a goal, and that was to get money and to be in the street. That's where her mindset was.
I had a boyfriend of mine who sold weed. So I asked him how much did it cost to buy a pound of weed. He told me $1,000. I got up my $1,000. I gave it to him, got my pound of weed, and I hit the highway.
She took in
As a team.
Here we go.
Yeah, that
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Clark covers. To the wing on the left. Pass to Mason. Here's Garcia. 5 on the clock. Outside Payne. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots. And then, when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Post. Rebounded by Payne.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Garcia. To the inside. Now here's Payne. Guarded closely. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And a two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Big number 2 is the street
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Perry. Pass to Johnson. Here's Perry. From downtown. Not going to go that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Mason, covered by Johnson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Clark outside. To the left wing. That shot missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The layup off target. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. The shot's good. He's got 9.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
The home team calls timeout. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Out to the right wing. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this week.
Here's Garcia. From down in the low post, it goes. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Perry. Still without a bucket. Right wing. Defended by Payne. They get the rebound. Another shot. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line for 2, number 4.
No good on that one. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one. Gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's tipped. Going inside, uses the glass on the layup.
Well, bad one. He had a clear path to the cup.
1:52 left to play in the first. Mason with the bucket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Here's Andrews. And there's a pick. Shoots. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Mason. Washington outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Andrews. He's scoreless. 26 seconds left in the first. Johnson with a bucket. Gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. No good that time. Here's Andrews. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Ooh, he trades the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Get it right.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. Good move to... So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Fires in the triple.
Well, he's got the green light for shots like that. Give him some room and let it rip.
Pass to Clark. They set the pick. With the drive, drops it in from 14 feet away. Clark's got his first points of the game.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Washington outside. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Washington. Williams is checked in for Williams. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Takes a step back. Williams with the screen. Goes up at the elbow. And it's Andrews missing. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Clark outside. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Carter. It's stolen away. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the basket by Andrews.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game. Washington right side. Williams grabs the board. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Clark. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside and stolen by Clark.
Why would you pass all the way over there?
Here's Andrews. He's checked by Carter. Williams, a screen on Carter. The rebound by Carter. Andrews has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor to the wing, right side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Number 35. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did.
Also went through the investigation that there were a number of loans in the pipeline. And as a result, we prevented probably close to $18 million of additional loss.
Once I found out, I retained the attorney, and I had the attorney step to them before they stepped to me.
In April of 2003, the feds raided Miller's home and office.
At the time, nobody knew what was going on. You know, we just like, they taking that and it don't look good. It don't look good for us.
We seized 10 vehicles that totaled more than $500,000 in value. We also seized 2 homes that totaled more than $3 million in value, and also seized was approximately $100,000 in cash.
Jamila Davis was charged with bank fraud and conspiracy. Her new hustle had brought her fame and fortune, but her fall this time would be much harder.
I knew it was real. It was no turning back. The F-boys was there, and they meant business. At that moment, I thought my life was over.
That takes a disciplined effort.
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Washington outside. Left side Payne. Clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Payne's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ooh, poked away. Driving to the basket. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Nikhil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The home team calls timeout. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Tipped. Here's Perry. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Here's Mason, covered by Johnson. Now Payne, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
To the middle. Tries the hook, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 15.
Hey, nice hook shot. That's a go-to move for him.
Here's Mason, covered by Johnson. Mason, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Clark grabs the board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Fade away. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Shooting about 60% for the game. Pass to Mason. 19-footer. The rebound by Perry.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Can't hit from in close. Shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Here's Mason, covered by Johnson. 18 feet out. Mason, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Perry. 26 seconds left in the second. 6 to shoot. Clark outside. Fires from deep. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The second effort. He gets it in there. He's got 17.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Paperwork through, it would be something that would stop me from getting a new sentence.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here at the Bruins, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one. They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who have brought
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Kids were 9 and 11 and 11. One of my greatest regrets is that I took life from these kids.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Mason, fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. Clark outside. Back to Johnson. Looking to end this cold spell. The shot won't fall. Getting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Payne. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Clark. Missed inside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here he goes. And they take the lead. Mason's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the visitors call time here. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Perry. Fader on the way. Second chance shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Takes it inside. And yep, it's good. He has 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
First personal foul, second team foul.
It was an amazing feeling when she got out. That day was full of love.
It felt unreal.
Out to the right wing. Knocks it down from distance.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The home team on D. Here's Perry. No points so far. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Clark outside. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mason. Pass to Washington. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And stolen by Clark. And here comes the break for the finish. Oh, Clark with the slam. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Mason. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Perry. Excellent D there from Payne.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Second chance effort. Can't get the layup. Gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Over to the wing. And that one is stopped right through.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Mason. Clark covers. Here's Mason. Washington, a screen on Clark. 4 on the clock. Payne with it, inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And the visitors call time here. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Andrews. Second shot opportunity. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts the move on. Rebounded by Mack. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Count it.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Andrews. Pass to Mack. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Williams is checked in for Johnson.
Team foul. Number 35. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
56 seconds left in the third. Here's Andrews. It's picked off.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
For the tie. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good. But if it goes, that shot off the mark. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The baseline J is on the way. No luck on that one. Shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
That one misses.
Number 35. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
To the right side. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Off with the layup. To the middle. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, that was a creative move. Decided to have a little fun out there, apparently.
Pass to Mack. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
After just one turnover in the first half, he just keeps giving it away here in the second. You cannot keep making these careless mistakes.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the inside. They get it back. Washington outside. Goes back up. No good there. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Mack. To the middle. And the shot goes down.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Over to the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Out to the right wing. Shot blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution. Number 34.
A 3 from the inbound. No good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Andrews. And the visitors call time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Bruins was getting across in their huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Johnson, and there's the rejection. Here's Washington. Count it. Good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
At the line for your home team, Washington. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Washington. The visitors with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Good on the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he drops it first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. Misses in close. Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. To take the lead. And he drops it in from the low post. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Down low. Here's Perry. Good on the shot.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The home team calls timeout. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses. He's gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Got a piece of it. Fades away. Misses off the right iron. Got 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Mason. Oh, sweet move. Misses the layup.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Clark.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Inside. Here's Perry. That one a little long. Shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Clark with the screen. To the wing, right side. The fader. No luck on that one. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Garcia, covered by Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Clark. 1:10 left in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in. 23 points in the game.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
To the left side wing. All sorts of time. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And the visitors call time here. "51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Perry. And it's in.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mason. Clark covers. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Floats one. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it before it floated.
And the visitors call time here. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three. This is the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
I'm not going to go against the government. So obviously,
Glad to
like what they offer me. Okay, I'll take it.
have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game.
That's what I did.
Anytime that knows this, knows that she is the life of the party, you can do that.
6 to shoot. 4-3. Gets the three ball to go.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Perry. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Johnson against Payne. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Just over a minute into overtime here. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Clark outside. The ball's knocked loose. Takes the three. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Will it go? And rejected. There's the drive. Mason. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And the visitors call time here. Clock at 6. That shot off. Excellent D there from Payne. Here's Mason. Clark covers. Mason in the pass to Payne. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul. And the line for the home team. One shot.
Overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in. To stop the drought. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Gone a rocky 2 for 6 so far at OT. Pass to Perry. Knocked loose. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And here's Clark for 3. That one no good. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Kept alive. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 17-foot shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Johnson from outside the arc. The shot no good.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Knocks it loose. Here's Payne. Off target. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, our player of the game.
We're about to keep worse.
She got set up. It's as simple as that. Oh, wow. This is different.
Yes, it is really different.
No trees right
No
there
trees.
anymore.
All the trees are gone. Right there. Nobody knew I was getting so much money here. I was really making millions here. Nobody even knew it. Everybody was in the suburbs. All my friends was in the suburbs telling me to come out there. Yeah, this is really nice. That's how I remember when I did move out of here, and the house I sold the house to a young lady here. And I came back to see if I had any mail. And when I came back, she was like, "Who are you?" I said, "I thought you say that." She said, "Because there's so many people come out here looking for you. And you've been for years." She said, "You still have this party?" I said, "Yes." She said, "The one person, all the cars are lined up. And I thought they were coming here for a party." And I was like, "She doesn't live here before." I was like, "Oh my God." But yeah, this house man, he's really good. People never knew that.
It was so good to just with those two. She got me usually called to break up a kilo of cocaine instead of bricks she usually throws.
The guy called me and he asked me, he was selling something. He said, I don't need to hold nothing. I just take my product. I said, you know I want to break stuff down. I said, just have to keep it up, it's hold and go on about my business. So, he came over to the house and he had a guy with him. And I said, well, why would you want to know? And he was like, oh, no, that's my boy, he's cool. You got it, he's straight. So they gave me all them $100 bills. And then, you know, we had to get a partner. Like a little something.
He got set up. First thing I don't think I should mention his name. Roger, CBA agent into New Carolina. And I'm the closest. It's simply that.
If he was charged with cocaine distribution, and once again, one of her lawyers got a deal.
She knew she was guilty. She was not interested in cooperating or doing anything to lessen his crime. I don't know that I've ever had a client who's more anxious to just leave and get it over with.
To tell you what, if he was sent to Arlington Federal Prison in West Virginia serving time, the news hit a kid's heart.
My mom went to prison. It took a big toll on me. And I ended up repeating the 5th grade. When I be in school, I ain't do no work.